Okay, here we go. Welcome again. I'm Half Pint.
Almighty. Somebody say my name. Nah, this is Jah. What's up? How y'all doing?
And here we go with the first video, Lupe Fiasco, Superstar. I think Lupe is very talented.
Is that right?
Yes, I think he admits that, you know, his style is a little different from the norm because he could have been doing what everybody is doing from Chicago. I do like this collab also. This is something that's unexpected. This is definitely something unexpected. In the video, it makes people wonder, it makes people see that all that glitters is not gold. Just because your name was in lights, it does not mean that that's the kind of life that you live off the stage.
They're gonna find out.
Well, you know, unfortunately, people don't see the end of, you know, the work.
But you know, when I first heard this song, right? The first thing that caught me, first of all, I think that there's a difference between a hook and a chorus.
Mm-hmm.
You look at a chorus and you look at a hook. Now, all songs have choruses, but songs with hooks, that's what hooks you. And when I heard that chorus, I'm like, yo, this hook is like, that's what got me. So the hook brought me into the song. So then when I saw the video, I was like, okay, and I was really digging what he was doing. So yo, I give that one like a, I don't know, I give that one like 100 out of 100, you know. I give respect where respect is due.
Right. And like I said, I do like his style. I do think he has a lot to say. I think that this is an artist that continues to grow. Okay, with that, let's go to the next one.
Wow.
This next video is...
I'm calling a record label.
Uncle Luke and 2 Live Crew.
Well, you need to come get Half Pint.
Okay, this is too much for me. Let me tell you, one thing that I have to say about Luke and 2 Live Crew was that they were willing to push the envelope.
Look at that.
And deal with matters of censorship.
I thought you weren't going to deal with this
and
video.
Put us in the forefront of saying
that
we are allowed to speak and say and express ourselves in any means and by any means. These children's content are meshed together. Here, you knew this was adult content, and they didn't show it. And Luke and 2 Live Crew knew they had a particular place in hip-hop. Other than that, I'm done. I can't deal.
Well, you know what, though? This group was necessary. When you're trying to get into this, you're trying to find what's going to make them watch me. What's going to make them... And he knows he's not the most lyrical cat in the world. All 3 of them dudes know that they're not. So we need an eye catcher. So they go around Miami, they go to them strip clubs, they get the biggest butt chicks that they can find. Boom, now you got an audience, you know. But I got a lot of respect for Luke.
Yes, I do. As a businessman,
as being an entrepreneur.
As a businessman, but also willing, for whatever reason, whether you agreed, you did not agree, or you thought it was a publicity stunt, for stepping to the forefront, dealing with the censorship issue, the First Amendment issue, when it came to music and expression of self. Well, on that note, let's move to the next song. That happens to be Warren G.
First of all, your name should have been War G, not Warren.
Warren is his name.
I don't care. So come, yo.
His name Warren, and my name is Warren, and I'm a G. Warren G.
That's why it should have been War G, not Warren. Warren don't get. Ain't nobody scared of Warren.
But they were liking his style because he brought the G-Funk era into play. Now, this was also on the soundtrack of Above the Rim. And as you already know, Warren G is the brother of Dr. Dre, who was down with the group called 213 with Nate Dogg, the late Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg, who is now still lying, and Warren G himself. And the 3 of them were childhood buddies that grew up making music, on the side while Dre was doing NWA. Warren G introduced Snoop Dogg to Dr. Dre. Snoop Dogg, we know what happened with his career and how he blew up. And Warren G kind of was on his own and did his little thing, and he blew up to the surprise of his brother because he said, I didn't even know my brother had to look like that. And he was signed to Def Jam, and he completed that and created that and was the pioneer of that G-Funk era from LA.
All right, now, simply on the strength of this song, in that movie, I know that album went platinum. Okay, so there had to be a second album, unless she was on one of them record labels that. Well, you know what Chuck say. You know what Chuck say about Def Jam, and I'll leave it at that. But I'm just saying. I mean, you could sell 1 million albums, and then you don't get a second album because you didn't get no money off your first album. You didn't make nothing. I like this song. That's about as far as I'll go with it. 'Cause I don't know another song this cat made.
Make sure you hit us up on rapstation.com, on youtube.com, and leave some comments. Tell us what you think.
Right.
Tell us what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? So that we can collaborate together, figure out some solutions, and do that good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, my tour bus is here. I gotta go. Yo, look, listen, yo, this is Josh signing out. I'm gonna see you next week. My tour bus is outside. I gotta go now.
The cab is blowing. Okay, see ya.